The combat vehicle is dead under the absolute terror of $500 drones. This is the brutal verdict from modern combat fields, where multi-million-dollar armored platforms are left exposed, defenseless, and completely useless within seconds of a remote-controlled attack. For South Korea and its premier defense industrial complex, the soaring global export success of their current armored lines has hit a sudden geopolitical wall. Because the acclaimed S-21 Redback relies heavily on foreign components, like German power plants and Israeli fighting turrets, intense international supply chain vulnerabilities, and strict third-party export regulations have left South Korea facing a critical strategic bottleneck. Military strategists could find themselves completely defenseless in an unpredictable multi-theater crisis if foreign governments abruptly halt part shipments. To smash through this technological dependency, Hanwha Aerospace has officially launched the South Korea KNIFV program, an artificial intelligence-enabled next-generation combat platform engineered to completely seize sovereign control over the global defense market. Driven by a $25 million development contract initiated in October 2024, Hanwha Aerospace has radically overhauled its design philosophy to create an armored vehicle that does not just attempt to survive modern threats, but actively dominates them. Leading global defense analysts argue that the KNIFV represents a massive evolutionary leap over its predecessors by integrating a fully domestic unmanned turret, an advanced cased telescoped weapon system, and an indigenous hard-kill active protection suite to establish an impenetrable automated shield against loitering munitions. On paper, the tactical salvation for future high-intensity mechanical formations will rest on this digital fortress, which Hanwha Aerospace aims to advance into full operational capability by March 2028. Before we go on, do you believe artificial intelligence should hold ultimate command over anti-drone weapons on the modern battlefield? Subscribe to the channel for more deep defense analysis, and tell me where you are watching from. To achieve absolute survival on the digital battlefield, Hanwha Aerospace has radically discarded conventional infantry fighting vehicle architecture. At the core of the KNIFV platform is a cutting-edge unmanned turret design that completely eliminates the traditional basket piercing deep into the vehicle hull. By relocating the entire three-person crew down into a heavily armored chassis capsule, completely separate from the ammunition magazine, Hanwha Aerospace effectively resolves a fatal combat vulnerability. If an uncrewed turret is struck and severely damaged by a hostile drone, the crew remains fully isolated and protected from catastrophic secondary explosions. On paper, their only tactical salvation against persistent aerial threats relies on an aggressive combination of high-elevation automated fires and revolutionary ammunition types. The primary weapon selected for this uncrewed turret is a 40mm cased telescoped weapon system developed by Pungsan, which wraps the projectile entirely inside the propellant casing. This specialized design allows the vehicle to store double the ammunition capacity of standard 40mm barrels within an identical physical footprint. Firing at a rapid rate of 300 rounds per minute and capable of elevating to nearly 85 degrees, the main gun functions as a highly mobile counter-unmanned aerial system battery. By deploying programmable airburst munitions that detonate into a dense cloud of kinetic fragments, the KNIFV can automatically neutralize incoming drone swarms at an operational range of 1,500 meters. Furthermore, Hanwha Aerospace has totally replaced foreign anti-tank systems with a dual launcher housing the indigenous TApiersL guided missile. Boasting a combat range exceeding 5.5 kilometers, the TApiersL utilizes an advanced fiber optic link to remain completely immune to heavy electronic jamming. This masterclass in engineering enables frontline mechanized formations to hunt enemy armor far beyond the line of sight while safeguarding the structural integrity of the main vehicle. Beyond pure firepower, Hanwha Aerospace is leveraging its massive industrial scale to achieve an unprecedented economic and defensive advantage. While Western competitors like the KF41 Lynx or the CV90 Mark IV push procurement costs past $11 million per vehicle, Hanwha Aerospace has targeted a disruptive price point between $8.5 million and $9.5 million. By exploiting the established mass production lines of the K-9 Thunder and the AS-21 Redback, Hanwha Aerospace delivers a next-generation vehicle that remains highly competitive on the global market. Defensively, the platform integrates the cutting-edge KAPS Hard Kill Active Protection Suite. This system utilizes 4 distributed active electronically scanned array radar units to detect incoming rocket-propelled grenades or anti-tank guided missiles. Once an incoming threat is tracked, the automated battle management system fires a high-speed countermeasure at a defensive range of 300 meters, destroying the hostile warhead before it ever makes contact with the main armor. For mobility, the vehicle relies on an indigenous STX SMV 1000 diesel engine delivering 1,000 horsepower. However, leading global defense analysts indicate that the Block 2 configuration will integrate an advanced diesel hybrid powertrain. This configuration allows the vehicle to shut down its primary engine and move entirely on electric battery power, completely eliminating acoustic noise and thermal signatures while approaching highly volatile combat zones. Yet, a critical tactical vulnerability remains unaddressed by mainstream media. The external active electronically scanned array radars and optical cameras mounted on the uncrewed turret remain highly vulnerable to artillery shrapnel from 155mm detonations. If these sensitive electronic eyes are shattered, the KNIFV uncrewed turret is rendered functionally blind, forcing the crew to rely on backup analog sights. The strategic emergence of the KNIFV represents a massive geopolitical shift extending far beyond the borders of the Korean Peninsula. By developing a completely sovereign, high-technology armored platform, Hanwha Aerospace is actively positioning South Korea to become one of the top 4 global defense exporters before the end of this decade. This comprehensive industrial autonomy yields massive geopolitical leverage, allowing South Korea to supply critical defense assets to Eastern European nations like Poland and Romania, or maritime partners across the Indo Pacific, entirely free from the restrictive third-party vetoes of foreign governments. On the modern battlefield, this vehicle establishes an unprecedented standard for alliance interoperability, sharing a synchronized digital backbone with the AS-21 Redback to ensure flawless tactical data sharing during joint task force operations alongside United States and Australian forces. Ultimately, Hanwha Aerospace has proved that true military modernization is not achieved by simply thickening traditional steel plates, but by aggressively embracing artificial intelligence, robotics, and comprehensive supply chain independence. While traditional Western defense contractors remain caught in lengthy, expensive cycles to upgrade legacy Cold War hardware, South Korea has leaped directly into the future of automated mechanized warfare, forcing global military planners to fundamentally rewrite their tactical playbooks. The deep strategic lesson here is clear. The future of deterrence belongs to those who do not wait for technological evolution, but choose to manufacture it themselves. As the prototype undergoes intensive evaluation toward full operational integration, the global balance of land power is permanently altering. Will the heavily automated, uncrewed turret design pioneered by Hanwha Aerospace truly become the definitive savior of mechanized infantry? Or will the persistent threat of electronic sensor destruction under heavy artillery fire expose a fatal flaw that leaves future crews completely blind in a high-intensity conflict?